When you look at a Bluetooth speaker, a lot of times you're faced with a choice between something compact and convenient, or something that really delivers on sound quality. The Soundfreaq SFQ-06 Sound Platform 2 lands in a really interesting spot because it manages to combine a sleek, modern design with powerful audio performance. On the surface, it doesn't scream premium speaker, but when you start listening, that's where it really shines. One of the first things you notice is the design. It's minimalistic, flat, and unobtrusive. You could put this in a living room, a bedroom, or even a workspace, and it doesn't feel like it's dominating the space. The build quality is solid without being over the top, and it's one of those speakers that looks good even when it's turned off, which is something people often overlook. The matte finish and the clean edges give it a premium feel without being flashy. Connectivity is straightforward. Pairing with devices via Bluetooth is fast and reliable. I didn't run into any dropouts during testing, which is nice because some wireless speakers struggle when you move around the room. It also works with wired connections, so if you have an older device or a setup that prefers a direct connection, that option is there. When it comes to sound, the Sound Platform 2 punches above its weight. The lows are deeper than you might expect for a speaker of this size, giving music a richer, fuller feel. Mids are clean and well-defined, so vocals and instruments feel natural rather than compressed or tinny. Highs are crisp without being harsh, which is critical for long listening sessions because fatigue can set in with overly bright treble. What really stands out, though, is the stereo imaging. Even though it's a single sound platform, the separation of sound feels wider than the speaker itself. It creates a sense of space that you usually only get with a larger setup or multiple speakers. Whether you're listening to electronic music, jazz, or just some podcasts, the balance is impressive. It's one of those speakers that doesn't just play music, it communicates the music the way it was meant to be heard. Battery life is another strong point. The Sound Platform 2 can last for hours on a single charge. For people who want a speaker that can be set up in one room and moved around without constantly worrying about charging, this is a big plus. You also get the added convenience of touch-sensitive controls on the top, so adjusting volume or skipping tracks feels intuitive and modern. Another feature that's worth highlighting is the integration with Soundfreaq's other products. If you've used a multi-room setup before, you know how much of a hassle it can be to get devices talking to each other. With Sound Platform 2, you can easily connect multiple speakers together for a wider audio experience. For parties or larger spaces, that's a game changer. It's also water-resistant to a certain extent, so minor spills or splashes won't immediately ruin the speaker. I wouldn't take it swimming, but for everyday kitchen or living room use, it adds peace of mind. Now there are a few things to consider. The bass, while impressive, isn't going to compete with full-size subwoofers. If you want earth-shaking lows, this isn't it. The controls are touch-sensitive, which is slick, but sometimes it's easy to accidentally skip a track if you swipe too quickly. And it's not the cheapest speaker on the market, so it's definitely aimed at people who care about design and sound quality equally. At the end of the day, the Soundfreaq SFQ-06 Sound Platform 2 Bluetooth speaker system is for someone who wants a blend of style, convenience, and serious audio performance. It's versatile enough to fit into multiple environments, delivers a sound profile that's enjoyable across genres, and has the build quality to last. It's not just a speaker, it's a centerpiece for your audio experience, whether you're relaxing at home, working, or hosting a small gathering. If you're someone who values aesthetics as much as audio performance and wants a speaker that doesn't compromise in either department, the Soundfreaq SFQ-06 is worth checking out. You get a modern design, reliable Bluetooth connectivity, surprisingly powerful sound, and a versatile setup that can grow with your space. Overall, it's a speaker that makes you rethink what a compact platform can do. If you want to buy the Soundfreaq SFQ-06 Sound Platform 2 Bluetooth speaker system, please visit the link provided in the description.